Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, thanks a lot, Ken, and thank you for tuning into the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. I'm Rich Walsh alongside Paul Zeise. We're taking your phone calls tonight, 412-575-2600. You can also tweet me at Richie Walsh or at Paul Zeise tonight. Talk about tonight. We have a lot of things to talk about, but I want to ask you about orange and vanilla flavored Coke. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Is that something that you would buy?
No. No, but you know what?
I like maybe orange vanilla flavor. There was that Stewart's Pop that's really good. It's like vanilla orange, but then if you add Coke into it, I don't.
Just regular Coke. Coke is great. You don't need to add anything to it.
I do like cherry Coke a lot.
You don't need to do any of that stuff.
You don't like cherry?
Regular Coke.
Cherry Coke's solid.
Just regular Coke.
Coke's good, but I'll take cherry Coke.
In the red can.
And
that's all you need.
But the vanilla Coke, I give 2 thumbs down for vanilla Coke.
Vanilla orange Coke.
Well, but vanilla orange would be like all 4 of our thumbs down. So I'm not really, I don't know how that's going to sell well. I mean, I might taste it, but I don't.
By the way, yesterday it was 65 degrees. Today out there, I looked at my little thermometer thing on the car. It right now is like 18.
And I mean, but not too many people know that Paul and I were at a golf course today trying to play golf at Hillcrest, and it was like 20 degrees.
It was, it was.
We got out of our car and got back in it.
Yeah,
really quick.
There was no golf today. No. That's for sure.
So, but there is a lot going on social media again, and again with the Steelers. Now it's Le'Veon Bell following in the footsteps of Antonio Brown. Kind of major trolling. It's like big league trolling on the Steelers fans. It seems like because who was it? Ian Rappaport brought up the Ravens. And then all of a sudden, Le'Veon Bell ran with it a little bit.
Honestly, I think one of the biggest things that Mike Tomlin and company come up with a Twitter policy or a social media policy because they're really bad at it. They really are. Of course, they're getting rid of the 2 biggest offenders of social media nonsense. So maybe they don't need it next year. But, and I saw the thing where it was Chris Mack from The Fan said something, and Le'Veon Bell was kind of like, "Oh, you need attention, Chris." Did you see that? Did you see
that was today?
Yeah, it was like maybe a couple hours ago.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh, I see you really need attention, Chris. Do you want me to pay attention to you? Something like that.
Is that what? I didn't even see that.
It's like you are a superstar running back in the NFL, and you're this ridiculously thin-skinned, but whatever.
I talked about this a while ago. I remember, I don't know if you were with me on the show, but I don't think it would ever happen. But I think the Steelers need to just ban social media during the season. You don't see any Patriots really tweet, Facebook, Instagram. Tom Brady might, but he knows the right things to do. And look at the Penguins. They don't use social media at all, any of those players. And I understand that it's about branding, but they got to put their foot down at some point. That's it. Or everything has to be cleared by a social media manager or something.
I think that the dangerous thing, and it's really for everybody in life if you think about it, the dangerous thing about social media is there's no editor. There's nobody you want to write something on Twitter right now, there's nobody that's going to read it first and say, Richie, you probably don't want to say that. That's the biggest, and that's why so many people
get into trouble with social media, because there isn't an editor. There isn't somebody to say, you probably don't want to do that or don't want to say that, that kind of thing. And think about it. That's, we've seen people get fired, people lose their jobs, people lose all kinds of other stuff because they just basically give their thoughts without really thinking. Yeah, and I think we run news stories on that. You see it all the time. High-profile people do that. They don't think it's going to reach a mass audience. But with Twitter or Facebook, you say one thing, and if guys like us retweet it, it gets to other people, and then all of a sudden you have 20,000 people, 40,000, 50,000 people.